Good morning and welcome to WJNR News. I'm Natalia Santiago.
And I'm Juliana Rivera.
A 37-year-old man in Wisconsin, Joe Siobhan Ward, killed a man and wounded 4. Ward told one of his friends that he is gathering souls, and as his friend saw Ward pull out the gun, he started to shoot. 34-year-old Ryan Sims was pronounced dead. His next victim was a man who Ward was buying drugs from. Ward told the man he loved him and began to fire. Another person at the scene played dead until Ward was not in sight. He was charged with first-degree attempted intentional homicide, use of a dangerous weapon, first-degree intentional homicide, along with possession of a firearm by a felon. On a brighter note, believe it or not, 1985 was the last time an American woman has won the Boston Marathon. On April 16th, history was made when Desiree Linden had won with a time of 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 59 seconds. Regardless of the toll the cold and rainy weather did to her body, Linden says she is very thrilled. She did not think she would be able to finish. Linden had also stopped in the beginning of the race to wait for her friend who had to use the bathroom, still taking home the win. On Monday morning, the police were called to the village of Lancaster Green apartment complex after an employee of the complex doing some maintenance noticed a clock mounted to a metal can. The state police bomb team was called onto the scene to defuse the bomb. Residents of the complex and people living around them were informed to stay inside until they were able to defuse it. Manheim Township Police are now investigating to find out what the item was and who it was then planted for.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For starters, I want to talk about what is going on in Duma, Syria. On April 7, 2018, they were attacked by a chemical weapon. Residents of the area have been frantically packing themselves into underground shelters, and those who were seen running down the streets have been reported missing. 40 people have also been found dead, many of these being children. According to the World Health Organization, around 500 patients have been showing symptoms that are consistent with exposure to toxic chemicals from the attack, which includes respiratory failure. With the lack of independent investigation, the exact death toll has not been determined. It's been days after the attack, and a strange smell has been reported to be lingering in the air. Also in the news, in Ephrata, an escaped prisoner was found dead. 24-year-old Andrew Davis Good was handcuffed, and some police believe he was shackled and escaped a sheriff deputy. Good entered the creek, which is around 12 feet deep, and struggled in the water. The Ephrata police jumped in after him to save him, but they couldn't find him in time. The local fire company later showed up to help recover his body out of the water. Good was arrested in a different jurisdiction but was brought to the hospital, which is common, to check out cuts and scrapes. He was being arrested for bench warrants.
Hello, I'm Reed Hirschner, and for this week in sports, a tragic event in Canada happened in recent news. A team of semi-pro hockey players were caught in an accident where 15 people tragically died. The bus was hit in the side by a truck, killing almost all on the bus. The bus driver was not yet killed, but sadly later killed himself. Next, we have many amazing games from the NBA playoffs. The Miami Heat beat the 76ers 113-103 in the second game of the series to bring it to 1-1. Also, Golden State beat San Antonio 116-101, with Kevin Durant dropping 32 points. Now over to the MLB. Washington beats the Mets 8-6, with A.J. Cole getting the win in that one. The Rockies beat the Pirates 2-0 at Pirates Turf in a snow game. And that is all for the news. WJNR, where the news goes.
Wait.
WJNR, the news that goes wherever you are.